This book, Revelation is Elevation, is an elucidation of the parallel teachings that lead the individual to the gold at the end of the rainbow. Rainbows symbolize the spiritual glory that is made available to each one of us through the learning, understanding, and practical application of sacred truths. The rainbow, formed by the 7 prominent energy centers or chakras inside the body, is the connective arch, or arc as in arcanum, between the physical and the spiritual realms. The rainbow is the pathway to the pot of gold. The teaching of the science of ascension appears in sacred texts throughout the ages, across many diverse cultures, sciences, and religions under many different names and guises. For example, a more modern and scientific term for the activation of the perfect light body and this universal truth is angelomorphism. The Book of Revelation encapsulates and explains the science of elevation in a dramatic, fantastical, and epic parable only 22 chapters long. Although they have often been misinterpreted, the mysteries of this enigmatic book are the keys to the freedom and liberation of the mind, body, and spirit. The Book of Revelation, also known as the Book of the Apocalypse, is not about religion. It is about transformation and elevation. The Book of Revelation can be studied on many levels. By far the most important and empowering interpretation relates to each individual body, mind, and soul. It is this all-bodily interpretation that this book focuses on, with particular attention to the following areas. 1. Chemistry and anatomy. 2. Electromagnetic energy. And 3. Psychology and emotion. If one truly desires to receive their full inheritance as a child of God and experience life in its fullness, then it is of paramount importance to realize the practicality within the Word and live in the flow of divinity. James 1:22. But be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. In other words, do not merely listen to the word, do what it says. When you come looking for me, you'll find me. Yes. When you get serious about finding me and want it more than anything else, I'll make sure you won't be disappointed. God's decree. Jeremiah 29:13-14. All truth passes through 3 phases. First, it is ridiculed. Second, it is violently opposed. Third, it is accepted as being self-evident. Arthur Schopenhauer. We are fortunate enough to be living in a time when the truth of the parables is available to us. And when we embody it, that's when we feel our true alignment. That's when we experience the felt expression of truth in our bodies. Lightness, goosebumps, excitement, and bliss. That's what the Book of Revelation is really about. And that is why I wrote the book Elevation as a metaphysical and alchemical study of the often misinterpreted Book of Revelation. And it really is key to understanding the journey to the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Thank you for listening. Of course, the links to my books and courses can be found below this video. May divine light manifest itself in you all, always. and in all ways. Namaste.